2バイト引いたの。
ん？何それ？何2バイトって。
メガニケ。
ああ、メガニケね、もう1ヶ月以上ログインしてない。コロナになってから一切やってないね。なんかね、すごいね、あの、解放された気持ちになってね。
コロナったのか。
ああ、そうそう、コロナったんですよ、僕。先月の、盆前。盆前ぐらい。で、すごいね、解放感にね、もうやらなくていいというね、この幸福感。やっと解放された的な。
だから配信なんかなかったん
あ、
か。
まあまあまあ、それもあるけどね。まあ、それだけが理由じゃないよ。なんかね、もう何もやってなくてね、ゲーム。はアメリカ横断機。あ、まあまあ綺麗やん。俺2がだいぶ前やで、もっと、あれかと思ったけど。これ誰やったっけこれ。もう名前忘れてまった。ジャックやったっけ。ずいぶん前やな、俺2やったの。でももうすっ綺麗やん、普通に。2のね、ラストはほんと感動したね。マジで。すごい感動した。まあもう結構評判良かったからね、やってみたかったんだけど、3やったもんでね、確かプレステ3やった気がしたで、やってなかったけど。
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But father, do you mean unless
PS3 は変なコアシステムのせいで互換ないんだって。
ああ、そういう理由なんや。
What I mean to say, Jenny,
ああ、
is that there is a
互換は
great
ない
deal
ね。
of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
じゃんじゃんプレステ3のやつも、なんか移植で出してほしいんやけどね。まあまあやりたいゲームいろいろあるで。
But I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
これ2から何年後なんや。
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
きたー。あ、やっぱロックスターはバツ走りなんやね。いいね、このロックスターのゲームやっとるって感じがして久しぶりやな、やるの。
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
だいぶこれですか、俺の馬は。
ロックスターならバリーやったことある？
ない。動画は見た。あれもなかなか面白かったね、動画で見とる限りやと。どうやって馬に乗るんやて。ロックスターのゲームは三角やったね、乗り物は。
あれいいよね W。
あれ面白いね。おお、なんか2が出るって聞いたんやけど結局出んかったね。ちょっとどうやって減速するのこれ。
Right? Ain't taken nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold.
出たロックスターあるある×連打で速度アップ W。
なんかGTA6 は6じゃない5のオンラインは
移動に連打させるのやめてほしいんだが W。
大丈夫。 GTA5 オンラインはバツ長押しでダッシュになんか最近アップデート入ったっていうあれを見たで。神アップデートが来たとか書いてあった。めっちゃ
some female company, you can do
変わったんだ W。
そうそうそう、最近のアップデートね。
cream gravy they are.
10年、発売して10年ぐらい経ってるけど。
やっぱ不評だよねバツ連打で移動はさ。
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
GTA5 も息長いよね。世界で2番目に売れたゲームだっけか。
そうやね。あ、1番じゃなかったっけ GTA って。どうやったっけわからんけど。
Damn coyotes.
だってプレステ3、プレステ4、プレステ5で出てるんやね。
Just over this hill.
すごいよね。
一番は圧倒的さでマインクラフトになっちゃい
ああ、
ました。
そっかそっか。まあまあ、値段がな。
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Name 何やったっけ？あ、西もマーストン。いや、じゃあ下の名前やで、下の名前。
元義族の主人公、ジョン・マーストン。
あ、ジョンか。俺さっきのやつでジャックか。やっぱそうやな。そんなような名前やったの覚えてるんやったら。
Bill, I've come for you.
2にも出てきとったで。
Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
あれ、嫁さん、
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
あれ、嫁さんとかどうしたんやろ。
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no
Dutch.
more you.
タッチもあったね。
Implored.
あれ、じゃあこのビルってやつ持ったん
implored
かな
you
覚えてねえな。
to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
まさか性格はそんなに変わってないのか？
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williams?
Knew him.
さ、
Long
そんな
time
やつおっ
ago.
たかな、もう全然覚えてねえな。
What was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
さあ、何をすればいいのかな。何作ってんですか。馬が撃てない。思ったより綺麗やったわ。ちょっとこんな狭いところ入れへん。
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. No! There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws.
いや、足が速い。
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right
Don't
now.
waste
Mr.
those
Farland.
bullets. I picked out a fine horse for you. Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings. Yeah!
あ、あれ段数か18分の5って。てっきり日付かと思った。
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
あれ あれそんなことない。あれ
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished.
ああ、リロードしたいか。
All sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Giddy up! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
鳥ぶっ転がしたとこで竜が如く、7序盤の北京ダックの檻を思い出した。
北京ダックな。あったね、そんなの。ダックじゃないけどね。
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
スカーの息子って結局キャバに貢いだだけで終わりなの？
まあまあまあまあ、その辺は話を見て。
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the
本
property
当に
line
話
this
だけは
evening?
マジで面白いです、セブン。
I want to see just
俺
who's
最後泣いた
trespassing
し。
on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
ほう。
うん。最後は感動する。
We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
いいじゃん。60発もある。
RPG パートチートできればな。
Let's go. Keep your eyes open.
あれでも PS5 版とかやったらだいぶ改良されとんじゃない？わからんけど。やってないで。
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
おっせえな、もうさっさと行こうぜ。いつまで死んだらありとんの。
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Whoa there! Get your rifle out. It's about time
ウサギ？
to met their maker.
あ、こっちか。俺のエイミ
Better
力。
shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see.
俺のエイミ
We
力。
got one. Good shot.
興奮しすぎやって。
Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch.
放置すんのウサギ。
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
まあ最初はよくあるチュートリアルやね。
Come on, boys. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals.
Come on!
あったね、こんなの。前もありましたわ。前もっていうか2。
Come
こんなんなくても余裕やし。
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Come on.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure
優しいな。
appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
やっとアジトが出てきたか。おしっこしたいんですけど。予備の代役。
ボトルにすれば OK。
マジ？足りんかもしれん。新聞ね。
出過ぎ？
出過ぎかな。ちょっとトイレ行ってきます。10リットルは出たな。
おか。
ただ、10リットルは出たね。 ボルバー用弾薬。マップはうわ、見にくい。くっそ見にくい。あー、今回もやっぱ動物おるんや。すっげえ見にくい。夜景ができるようになった。
初見。
おかえり、ケルちゃん。はい、すいません。夜景って何？あー、これね。これか。
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stick next to the dog, mister.
はい。おい、犬。犬、早く来いよ、犬。あ、犬についてくんか、逆に。遅いな。ここか？
犬が主人。
犬が主人よ。あれ？どこ行った？そっち行くんかい。これ武器どうやって変えるんや。 GTA でどうやって武器変えたっけ。ああ、これやこれ。あ、せいせいせい。ナイフあるやん。
なんかあるとか長押しで変わるの一緒なんだね、ダブル。
操作はね、マジで GT と同じでね。ちょっと、ワンさん。ワンさんなんか見つけた。馬泥棒。どっちが馬泥棒？は？こっちやろ？
始末しろ。とかついていけ。とか言い回しも一緒でなぜか笑う。
あれ？今回なんか拾えんのや。ガサゴソできんのや。前できたもんな。2はできたんやけど、ガサゴソ。ああ、できるわ。
Rest in peace, my friend.
できたわ。いやーいいね。こういうの昔から好きやでさ。GTA とか。GTA を初めてやった時はね、確か3かなんかやったら衝撃やったね。本当に。何このゲームやと思って、こんな自由度の高いゲームがこの世に存在しよんなと思って。興奮したもんや。馬泥棒やっつけて報酬もらわなあかんね。報酬をくれ。ありがとう。15ドル。15ドルもう返せるやん。もう借金返せるやん。よくやった犬。あ、 っと待って。カシナリちゃんのバイオタイムかもしれん。ちょっとバイオやっとるわ、あの子。見なあかん。ちょっと早いけど、ちょっと終わります。ちょっとセーブだけしよう。自分ちどこやったっけ？あれか。
じゃあ
おうよ。いやね、カシナリちゃんのバイオが本当面白いのよ。みんなに放送で見てもらいたいぐらい面白い。ほんとね、ビビリ中のビビリやでね、マジで面白い。それじゃあ、はい、お疲れさんでした。またやります。夜中にやります、多分。はい。多分みんな寝とると思うけど、夜中にやります。じゃあ、お疲れ様です。